So we get a lot of questions on our vlog about why we blur out Baby O's face. And we've talked about it in a couple of vlogs in the past, but we still get a lot of questions. We just wanted to let everyone know the reason we blur out his face is why. What are we doing?
Because we're fostering.
We are fostering him. So he was born to another mom, and who for whatever reason wasn't able to take care of him. So we have had Baby O since, do you remember how old he was when we got him?
3 days old.
He was 3 days old, and
he was 0?
He was 0. He was 3 days old. We've had him in our family since he was 3 days old. We brought him home from the hospital, and he's now almost 2, and today we are celebrating his 2nd birthday. Now we also have some other big news about Baby O.
Yeah.
What's the big news, girls? You want to say what are we doing?
We're adopting him.
We are going to be adopting Baby O, and really exciting is that once we actually adopt him, we can show his face on our channel. So you'll get to see his cute little adorable face in just a couple weeks, because the adoption date is in June. So that's pretty exciting. We can tell everybody what we're going to be calling Baby O. What are we going to call him? Colin. So from now on, instead of being Baby O, we're going to be calling him by Colin. We were calling him Baby O because we were protecting his identity, protecting his name, because he wasn't our own child, and so we want to protect that part of his story. He could have gone back to his parents for all we knew when we first brought him in our house. So now that we are going to be adopting him, we are free to share his name, and it's going to be Colin.
There we go.
Birthday Cool Whip, or birthday whipped cream. What a big help he is.
Stop. No, hold over here. Colin, over.
Since we have all the family here, we figured we'd do a big family picture. It's rare that we get everyone together, but everyone's here to celebrate Baby O, or Colin. We have my parents here, my sister and her husband, and Jason's family is in town for the day too. His parents, his grandparents, and his brother Chris are all out here to celebrate Baby O.
1, 2, 3.
Colin conking out while he's eating. Poor thing. I know, he has to stay up for cake and ice cream. Don't fall asleep yet, Obear.
It's a birthday boy. You have to have ice cream.
Colin, we're gonna have your birthday cake.
We've got Layla Jane snoozing and Colin snoozing. It's tough being a birthday boy. And he's still snoozing away. My mom and sister found an idea on Pinterest where they ordered a blank puzzle, and each family member and our friends are going to write a special message to Colin welcoming him to our family, and we put it together. We have a nice puzzle, or a nice art piece with all everybody's sweet messages in it. So we're gonna take it to the judge, see if the judge can sign it, take it back to Arizona with us, and see if we can have some friends from Arizona add messages as well. Overall, it'll be a nice little gift for Colin to treasure his adoption day. Obear's awake now.
He just really late.
Okay, that's okay.
Still a little tired though. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colin. Happy birthday to you. Go blow it out, Obear.
Blow the candle. Blow it out. Blow it out. Yeah. Right into that cake.
Had to take the shirt off so we didn't get it all dirty. All right, it's present time.
Rip it open. Rip it open. Rip it open. Rip it open. Back up. Whoa. Whoa.
Bring your way.
The box is
Perfect.
cool.
The box is cool.
Here, I'll go open it. It's actually time for another cookie. It's Cookie Monster.
Who is
Grandma and Grandpa Bill and Dora.
Now rip it open. This is silly. Grandma.
Did you get trained?
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that will be so fun.
The top is for me.
Oh.
This is a friend. So we'll go down. I guess you can say, look, you can see the side of it. It says Kevin. This is the end. It's the end.
That's from
One more to open.
Open it. Open it. Yeah. Open it.
Oh, how cute.
What are they?
Counting cookies.
Are you feeding it to Cookie? Oh, Bear, say thank you to Uncle Chris.
Cookie's hungry.
We did have a jumbo cookie, but now we have a cookie to travel with. We can travel with it.
That's right.
So you can bring Cookie all around.
Are you girls gonna teach O how to count?
Yeah, please.
O scored 3 points. That little backyard soccer action with Colin, Uncle Chris, and Maya. So Maya, we figured we'd talk a little bit about what our journey was like fostering Colin, or Baby O. So what do you think was the hardest part about having a foster brother?
Filming.
We're filming with him because you're right, we couldn't really show his face because foster care laws aren't very specific, so we just wanted to play it safe and not show his face or his name. So we blurred it out, or at least did our very best to make sure we blurred it out. What about just not knowing, you know, we didn't know if we'd get to adopt him.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if he'd be going back home with his mom, and would you have missed him if he went back home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed him.
You would have missed him? We never knew. So when we brought him into our house, did we think we were gonna get to keep him forever?
No.
We didn't know that. And so that was probably the hardest part. We didn't know if we'd have him for a week, or for 6 months, or for forever. And we're pretty fortunate and pretty blessed that we get to keep him as part of our family because we love him and he loves us, and we're all very blessed.
Yeah, but if he's not with us, then he would be crying.
He wasn't living with us.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. He does come from his mom. His mommy does love him a lot though, right? Because we actually know his mommy, don't we? And she loves him very much, and she actually made a very, very unselfish decision and felt that maybe Baby O could have a better life living with someone else, and so she was able to give us the opportunity to love him in our house forever, which is we're pretty thankful for that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Definitely the hardest part about fostering to me was just knowing that there's a really good chance you're going to end up heartbroken. You're accepting kids into your life, you're loving them unconditionally, you are getting attached to them, and they might go back home. And in some situations, that's the best thing, and in many situations, it's the best thing. We have a lot of people tell us that they could never do this because they'd get too attached. And what I have to say to that is, that means you would be an awesome foster parent, because these kids, they need parents that are going to become attached, who are going to love them, who are going to pour themselves into them, and that's what the babies and the children and the teenagers who are in the foster care system need. One thing that I heard early on that really stuck with me was that when you foster, your fear of a child not experiencing unconditional love has to outweigh your own fear of ending up heartbroken. And so it really comes down to foster care is not about yourself, it's about the children. And you might end up heartbroken at the end of it, but what you can give to the kid is just irreplaceable. And so we've always tried to keep that in mind as we're trying to give this child our best gift that we can give them. We're trying to help them to feel that love and attachment and that bond from day one, no matter where he ended up. And we were lucky enough that he's ending up with us, even though we didn't know that was gonna happen. So we have a really happy story, and luckily we care for his mom and we care for his family, and we're gonna stay in touch with them. And overall, I think we're gonna have a really happy ending for all involved.